they didn't have quite the same categories medically that we have today. But it looks like Paul was perceived physically as a really short man. Now, the average size would have been somewhere around 5'2" to 5'4", and the estimates are that Paul was probably somewhere between 4'6" and 4'8". Now, this doesn't matter if you're a gymnast, but it really matters if the Romans of Corinth, and they like to think of themselves as Romans, valued a man on the basis of his physical stature, that he was tall. Now, we know that tall men do better as leaders in our society than short men. And Paul was super short. In 2 Corinthians, we learn that Paul was let down from the walls of Damascus in a basket. And a guy named Isaac Soon has investigated baskets in the ancient world way more than anyone else has ever done. And the result is he calculated that Paul had to weigh no more than 100 pounds, something like this. So Paul was being criticized by the Corinthians for being too short to be a leader. He needed a platform behind the pulpit so they could see his head over the top. Now, this is not something a man wants to wake up with in the Roman world in the morning. All right? They also said that his letters are weighty and forceful, but in person, he is unimpressive, and his speaking amounts to nothing. Now, that's 2 Corinthians 10:10. What's it like to be a preacher and on Sunday morning get letters from people in the church, and they say, you're terrible behind the pulpit.